Okay, now we're on to the nitty gritty. How does one show fear and honor for their parents? That's what we're going to deal with in the next two videos. Ezu Mora Bezu Kavod, the Rambam says, what's fear of God and what's honoring God? Today we'll do Mora. Today, sorry, not God, parents. Today we'll do parents, fearing parents, excuse me. Tomorrow we'll do honoring parents. Mora lo omid komo. When it comes to fearing them, we don't stand in their place. If a parent has a certain place, let's say in the synagogue, we don't stand in their place, or at home. Lo yoshev komo. If your mother's seat is at the head of the table, we don't sit in our mother's seat. Lo soteres dvar lo machriyas dvar. Here's one that we're never taught as kids, but it's so important. It's a real mitzvah in the Torah. We do not contradict their words, nor do we go ahead and agree with their words. This is a very strange mitzvah. But real deference means that I look at my parents and I say, I'm not one to judge. I can't judge whether their words are right or whether their words are wrong. So if they say something I disagree with, it would be disrespectful for me to say, well, that's wrong. And if they say something that I agree with, who am I to come along and say I agree? Imagine you should have the deference as if standing in front of a great scholar. So, or imagine a great doctor. You wouldn't say, "Oh, I agree with that prognosis." Who are you to say you agree if you have no training? The same way we have to have that same deference to our parents. So we don't agree, nor do we disagree with them, right? And we don't call them by their first name, not while they're living, and also not when they die. El Omer Abba Mori, we call them my father, my teacher. Let's say your father has a common name that's same as your friend's name. Change your friend's name a little. But the Rambam says we're not really careful about this unless it's some weird, like strange name that a person has. But like if your father's name is Stan and you have a friend named Stan, Stan's a pretty common name, so you don't have to worry. Okay. Moshe But if they have a common name like Moshe, Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, that everybody has those names, then it's not a problem to call your friend that has the same name by that name as well. Okay. Interesting halachos that we learned. The next video will do how we honor our parents.